Hi. I'm just filming this because why not? I want to talk about fairy and stuff because I am one of those or an alter human of some kind. I'm not even sure, my man. So yeah. The first time I actually did stuff that I remember, my memory goes back to like third grade, and that's it. No farther than that. But the first memory I actually have of me acting out like a fairy or acting out like an animal, not fairy, was when I was in third or fourth grade, and I got this weird biting sensation, and I like couldn't get rid of it. It would happen every other day, every 3 days. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was freaking third or fourth grade. I can't. I don't have that good of a memory. But yeah, so I'd bite myself, and I'd feel a bit of relief. I never made myself bleed, which is good, because if I did that, I'd be screwed. But yeah, and since then, I never really acted out like an animal, I thought. I never really walked around on all fours. I never really did all this other stuff that I hear when people are talking about when they first found out they were fairy. Um, yeah. So how I actually found out I was a fairy is I asked my other friend, and I'm like, "What's the difference between a fairy and a furry?" And she's like, "Oh, well, it's kind of like this isn't the actual definition of a fairy, but a fairy is a religion, and it's like you believe you were an animal in your past life. Now that's not true. She is a fairy, and like past lives, yes, that gets tied into a lot of fairies, and I get it. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Uh, for me, it's more like my soul is one of an animal that got trapped in a human body. So yeah, but the base definition of a fairy is someone who identifies as non-human and instead as an animal. But for fairies, it's a real animal, as in with like otherkins. I think that's what they're called. I'm sorry, I'm very uneducated. Otherkins, they identify as fictional characters, as mythical characters, characters you don't see. And I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, and it wasn't until I asked my friend that I started doing research about it because I want to understand it better. Because I see a bunch of variants on my For You page. And then I start questioning some stuff, and then that leads to what does a fairy do? Oh! Oh, that's me! Oh,